Bruins force Game 7 with 5-1 victory over Blues. St. Louis AP. The Stanley Cup Final is heading to Game 7 because two of Boston's biggest stars love the biggest moments. Rask made 28 saves, Marchand had a goal and an assist, and the Bruins beat the St. Louis Blues. Box score A. David Pastrnak had a goal and an assist as Boston became the 17th team to go on the road and force a Game 7 in the Stanley Cup. The Bruins. Rask was a reserve goaltender on that team 8 years ago, while Marchand was a key performer. They will go for another. Ryan O'Reilly scored in the third period for St. Louis, which, backed by an electric Enterprise Center crowd that included actors Jon Hamm and Jenna Fischer and Cardinals catcher Yadier Molina, wearing a number 49 Blues jersey in honor of suspended forward Ivan Barbashev. St. Louis looked a step. Of course, the unflappable Rask can have that effect on a team. And whenever the Blues, Rask was at his best, while Boston killed off 4 power plays, dropping St. Louis to 1 for. He got some help after Marchand was whistled for tripping Alex Pietrangelo midway through the second. With the Blues applied, while St. Louis came up it was Marchand's first goal since he got an empty netter in Boston's 4-2 victory in Game 1. The Bruins improved. Marchand and company then put it away with a 4-goal third period. First, Jake DeBrusk won a board battle with Pietrangelo to set up Brandon Carlos' bouncing shot that went off Binnington's arm for the defenseman's second career playoff goal. Then rookie Carson, after O'Reilly supplied some hope for St. Louis when he, Chara, playing with a broken jaw, added an empty netter with 2:19 left. The crowd chanted. Related slideshow. 2019 Stanley Cup Final provided by Iman.